So when you first met Jeezy, what was your initial role like over there with CT or with him?
Well, at first I was Slick Puller's DJ at first, and then because of my situation, I couldn't really ever be on deck all the time, as they quote unquote said back then.
Is that because you were still kind of a Grand Hustle?
Or no. It was just because you know, my situation where I was living up in, you know, up a little bit north, about an hour away. And I have, you know, reliable transportation at the time. So
okay, understood.
Do that, so I got replaced and didn't know. And so, you know, that happened. And then about a year later, Jeezy called me the first time to come be the A&R at the label for Slick Puller and Blood Raw's project.
Okay.
So I handled that. And that was like recession time, so I got to be there the whole...
Wow, and Recession was I mean, not that, you know, I'm a personal fan of Jeezy, so I feel like every album's a classic, but that one was like really monumental, like especially with the My President is Black. That's a song that right now is coming back just as strong as it was when he made it because of the state of the country and how everybody's sad that Obama's gone and we got Gump in the office. So, you know, people are still holding on. That was that one little song that kind of solidified that our president was black.
Yeah, you're right.
So to be there in the creation of that album, like how was that?
Well, you know, I was there for the, like, I think I was there for the first session. Me and him kind of fell out like April, right before he put on, but I always told him put on as the first single. I told him that like every time, like, put on is your single. I'm like, I didn't know he was gonna put Kanye on it. Okay. But put on was always the single to me because I knew. Like, you heard, in certain records you heard that ended up like on Trap or Die 2 and Trap It Ain't Dead. They were also from the Recession. A lot of people don't know because, you know.
Right. We don't know the behind the scenes.
Right. It was sample clearances or just he felt like it didn't work, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I was there pretty much the whole time. Okay.
And was Trap It Ain't Dead the first real collaboration that you hands-on, like not something you did with his music and made your own mixtapes, but that was something that you and him collaboratively?
Shield Gang Volume 1 in 07 actually was the first one. Then we did Shield Gang 2. Shield Gang 2 led to Trap It Ain't Dead. Okay.
And how did as far as Trap It Ain't Dead, I know that kind of catapulted you into like some really successful other camps. One of those being Cash Money.
Correct.
And Young Money. Like working with them, I know that had to have been like a feeling like no other. I mean, that's got to be music that you kind of, you know, grew up listening to, so to now be working alongside these people.
It was kind of different because Stunner was a fan of Trap It Ain't Dead. So that's what led, it was this producer named Tommy Guns. Tommy, you know, I was like, yo, you working with Stunner, tell him holler at me. And he was like, yeah, Stunner wanna holler at you because he fucked with Trap It Ain't Dead. So that kind of just, and what's crazy, the first time I'm in the studio with Stunner, he didn't he didn't make it on time, so I left these 3 beats there. One of them turned out to be Money and Power on Priceless. It's like a bonus song. So I ended up getting a placement out of it.
That you didn't even think would even
happen. Yeah.
So besides Priceless, you were on the Billionaire Minds mixtape. Right. You were on you had placements on I Am a Human Being. I Am Not a Human Being 1 and 2 or just one?
No, just 1. 2. A lot of records from 2 are either Lost in the Sauce or going on Carter 5.
Okay, yeah, Carter 4 and Carter 5. Yeah. Hands on Rich Gang album. Like, those are all some big heavy hitters right there. And you're just still so humble. Like, you're still like, you know, it's Carter 4, Carter 5.
Well, you just got to look at it like when you're in the industry, a lot of people kind of get caught up and get the big head off a little bit of success. Whereas I have come to, you know, when I expect success, I don't get, you know, I stay even killed because, you know, even if that was my last real big success in the music industry, it doesn't make any difference because I can go on to something else because I'm always goal-oriented. It's something bigger ahead. That's why I always look at it like that. I'm always, you know, grateful for any success I get, but at the end of the day, you got to act like you've been there before.
And you do. I mean, you really have a sense of real humbleness. Like, I mean, although we've known each other, so I don't feel like you'd be like, who hit me with the
no
type of situation. But it's just like, how it can be. Some people attain that success and it's like, I can't even reach you anymore. Like before I could send you an email, I could give you a call and we could rap, and then now it's like I gotta get through 6 people to even make contact. And it's like, who was that? Where I know it's from. Like to be able to get you to sit down with me, I know you're in the middle of working on a project. So for you to be able to take time out of your schedule to come and do my show, I definitely appreciate that.
Man, we go way back when you were Parasucos across the nigga. So
you forever making me relive my Parasuco days.
Yeah, because it's a quick story. This motherfucker used to be like, come across, niggas would be like, who is that? I'm like, man, that's Shay from DC. Real shit. I seen Shay for about the first 2 years, and then Shay got go. She got on this shit and graduated. Said, fuck y'all niggas, man.
So you said in an interview with allhiphop.com that you had a lot of conversations with Baby and Slim, while you were able to work with them. What nuggets or jewels do you feel like you may have taken away from that has helped shape you in this industry, your growth?
Don't ever stop working.
Okay.
Don't ever stop working. Slim, Baby, both have said it repeatedly to me when I've had conversations with them. And then, our conversations, as far as, it's here and there. It ain't, I haven't talked to either one of them. I haven't talked to Stunner in probably maybe 3 years.
Okay.
So, but, it ain't it's all love. Whatever is going on with him and Wayne and that whole situation, even though it's affecting the producers I got on there, it's none of my, it's like, it's family business. It's like they have to figure it out. And, hopefully it'll be figured out this year and, we'll get a couple albums.
And a couple more checks. So, another person whose career you had a hand in, especially in the developmental stage, is Big K.R.I.T.
Right.
How did that meeting, and how did you meet him? How did that, what were you doing with him?
Well, his cousin was crazy. Me and my guy down in Miami, DJ Papa Smurf, shout out to him. We did this tape called Trap to the Store. Originally, it was supposed to be Jeezy and Trick hosted because Coach K was like, yeah, I'm going to get the drops. Never got the drops, but I ended up getting, I had Get Your Mind Right.
Okay.
So I got it early. I played Get Your Mind Right on that tape, so niggas was like, what the fuck? How the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But didn't realize all I did was rip it off the audio from the raw report.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I did. But then, K.R.I.T's cousin, this dude named D Jones, he was managing him at the time. He's like, I got this dude, woo. And my guy Tim Buck and rest in peace Omar, they were like, yeah, this kid Big K.R.I.T from Mississippi, he's like 18, he cold as fuck. I'm like, all right, cool. But I didn't know him, so I just made, his cousin was like, I'm gonna shoot you $250 for putting him on the tape. Man, if I told you, Funk Shop downtown, shout out to Rick over by the Underground. This nigga kept selling that tape because of K.R.I.T's song. It wasn't no other, it's all established artists on that tape, but everybody want that song with K.R.I.T on it. This is like 05. So that shit was mind boggling. So after that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with him. So we ended up doing See Me on Top 2. I gave him a lot of the beats, the freestyle on it, but I didn't really put the most, I was still kind of green DJing wise, so it doesn't sound the best for me. In hindsight, but it worked for him. Then we did, we were working on a lot of shit. We were working on this shit called Audio Trap, and I still got all the records. Like, he did the Black Republicans freestyle back then. Like, I got a bunch of records from him. Then, he got signed to Cinematic with Johnny Shipes, and it kind of just, I kind of fell by the wayside. There's no bad blood, but he kind of went on his own, and I think, I feel like his career could have been so much better, if he would have just, I like what he does, but he's still, people haven't really got a chance to see what K.R.I.T can do, super lyrically, because he's, incredible.
Yeah, you put me on the K.R.I.T. Yeah. I remember when you first was like, love, check your email and send you something. So I was like, Big K.R.I.T, because it's K. So I was like, what the fuck is a big, I was like, I ain't even gonna listen to it. I bullshitted on the link. It had been maybe 1 or 2. Somehow I ended up hearing a track from him on some site. I'm like, shit, that's the nigga that folk track. So I tried to do the link. Link ain't work. I hit you up like, look, I need the link. The link won't work. Like, nah, see, when I send you the link, you gotta get on the link. The link might not work now. I gotta find you another link. And I was sick about it because I was like, you had been trying to, as you always have, but I slept. That one time I slept and I couldn't get to the music that fast no more. So seeing as how you're so good at, you know, being able to have this ear for, you know, talent production wise and artist wise, have you ever thought about maybe starting a mentorship or some type of production school clinic, something where you can kind of really mold or mentor some of the up and coming artists or producers?
I mean, the way these kids are now, I mean, I give them the best. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like Beat Bully, I put him in a position because there was so many vultures trying to reach around and grab him when he had House Party. So I put him with the right situation. He was about to sign, you know, okay, pub deal. He would have got some cool little money, but me helping him, he ends up with a song deal with Cash Money. He ends up with a pub deal at Sony ATV for double the money he would have got at Universal. So, you know, he got BMI check. Like, he's seen some money, like him, but he's like a cautionary tale because, you know, he was so young.
Right,
and, you know, and he coming from the hood, you know, a lot of these kids don't have, you know, the business savvy or business sense.
Right.
You know, they just get a bunch of money and, you know, do nigga shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you got to, and like, I wish I really could just teach kids who come in the industry a personal finance class because niggas don't understand. You got to pay taxes, you got to pay your lawyer, you got to pay all these people. So you might not get as much money because you got to do all that business, but shit, it's better doing that business like that than having a tax lien for $150,000 later on. Absolutely,
you see a lot of stars are going through that. Like mega stars, you think would have the wherewithal to know-how of managing their money or paying the taxes, but they're actually going to prison. Wesley Snipes, other people are like, and it's not a game. The IRS is coming, so that would be. I didn't even think about that angle. So the fact that you would rather teach them the real business or the financial business of the game, because I guess at this point everybody's a producer or everybody feels like.
And they have a cousin that's a manager, and, you know, all their homeboy who's a manager, and then shit just it goes all bad.
But currently, you do accept beats from, you know, from everybody and listen to them, and you actually listen to them. Like, you're not just telling them, send them to me, and then you.
I mean, I had somebody go. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I used to have somebody go through my email, but now I got to do it myself because, man, I was missing out on gems that way. So I was like, nah, man, because you know, shit gets kind of hectic. Like for me, because like I still gotta have time. It's 24 hours in a day, and I gotta get that 5-6 hours of sleep, no matter what. Because man, like Jeezy had me like last week had me in for 18 hours, you know, in the spot. I went to sleep in the studio and get a
I saw it on your snap. Like when are you not in it? The whole snap for like 3 days straight was just straight studio.
And that's just how it be. And like, shit, I went to sleep for 3 hours, get up and go home.
Were you even sleep at, I know you said sleep for 3 hours and then go home.
Yeah, and then go
home. So you sleep in the studio.
Yeah.
That's that life, huh?
Yeah. That's how you know if you don't make that kind of sacrifice, man, this shit might not be for you. And that's just being real.
So it's really about dedication and really staying hard on your grind.
Right, exactly.
Okay.